Welcome in, welcome in. This is Slope live stream coming to you from across the other side of the world. My name is Keith Brooks, and I'm gonna start up something. Well, not start, continue something that I worked on last week, and it's kind of a different design I'm working on for a kitchen island. Get rid of all the other cabinets idea. Just testing something out to see if it actually works. If you're interested in asking questions, I'm going to be working through a common workflow I use for cabinet design and production design. Um, Hopefully, we're going to get to layout. Maybe not tonight, but next time. Today. Where I'm at is 7 o'clock in the evening. I think it's 12 o'clock on the East Coast right now in the United States. So, be more than happy to take your questions. If you got SketchUp questions or layout questions or any other questions, really, uh, let me know. Um, Love to have a conversation. Islands are interesting to me. Kitchen islands. Kitchens, I don't know if anybody has ever been involved in kitchen design, but I've been around cabinets for 30 years now almost. And there's not a whole lot that changes. I built a lot of cabinets and it's just basically the same box over and over. So I'm always intrigued by the opportunity to change how we approach interactions in a kitchen. What is a kitchen? Why do we um, build them the way we do? Obviously, there's, you know, human scale issues that everybody is familiar with, and familiarity helps. And but basically there's still upper cabinets and there's still base cabinets and there's still cabinets that are tall that go floor to ceiling or whatever. Those things haven't seemed to change. Maybe over the scope of, let's go back 100 years, let's maybe even expand it out into 200 years ago. Cabinets weren't cabinets, they were handmade furniture. um, if I go to mid-century and earlier in America in the 20th century, cabinets were hand built in the house. There weren't carcass boxes, so a cabinet maker was someone who could put some cleats on a wall and put a divider inside and custom make solid wood shelves and solid doors. And so I think we went from furniture type things. Go to Europe, a lot of cabinetry is actual furniture that the family takes with them from the house to house. There's no real kitchen. The Americans have made that more of a thing. I have friends in the United States who spent time in Germany, and they carry around, and I've even met some Germans over here. They carry around their storage cabinets with them. It's heirloom stuff. So it's not cabinets attached to the wall, it's furniture. And I've been curious about that. Why do we go with the typical 42-inch wall cabinet mounted and it never comes down and someone's stuck with this thing? And maybe I'm trying to explore the possibilities in this little exercise here. So this week I'm going to kind of go a different route. I'm not loving the direction my attempt went last week. I think this is a group. That's a group. That's a group. And that's a big. I think what I'm going to do Go in here, grab these two groups. I'm gonna lift them up. Oops, see, keyboards are always disconnecting around here. Guess I need to go up higher. I'll go up 900. Now it's up there 1,000 inches out of my way. Except for I need copy these. I use a lot of keyboard shortcuts, so if you see me do something you don't understand, please ask what I'm doing. So here I copied those lines and now I'm gonna do paste in place. And then I'm gonna bring those back down. And all I have to do is do this and hit 1,000 again. Now they're back in place. This kind of gives me my footprint, which is what I was hoping. So I'm gonna do it different this week and just work with the volume and deal with the structure later. Because that sounds interesting to me. And I'm gonna use 24-inch depth. That. And I'm gonna use 24-inch depth there. So that there's cabinet all the way around, and that should give me 24 and 24. And if you're listening, I would love to know if my audio sounds good, so give me a thumbs up in the chat or something like that and let me know if I'm giving you a professional product on this stream here. I'm working on getting some background music so that it's just not room noise and you have something pleasant to listen to. So one of the things I struggle with SketchUp in particular is not an easy way to just put text somewhere. You've got to use the 3D text tool, and its audio is perfect. Perfect. Glad to hear it. Yeah, 3D text. If you use this text, it's not a true text, it's a pointer, which I'm not a big fan of. I think it looks ugly. I just like, so I'm gonna have to do this, and I don't like filled, don't like extruded, so I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use the Uric, let's see, single line text tool, and we're going to put some text in here. So we need a fridge, 2-inch. Now, why? Well, I went through this last week, I think, trying to figure out why I can't see it. And that's a little bit disturbing. Oh, I think another thing I'm going to do, this is template work. I've got this template that I'm working on, and I'm going to tone this thing way down. And if you're watching, it's just to whet your appetite. If you got questions, if you've been looking for a template, this is the one that we're in. So we're going to get rid of this tag folder. We're going to get rid of all these tags. Delete all the entities that go with it. And then we're going to get rid of this as well. All the entities there. This will make our room much lighter. What we want. Lighter files are happy files. And I'm going to come into the outliner here, and I'm looking for this Back Island group. I think that's the stuff up top. Label. That's the, oh, is that what happened? Ah, that is what happened. It's putting it on that tag. How about that? It's doing what it's supposed to do. Digging it. I forgot that I made it do that. You get to select the tag it goes on. And in that regard, I need to find this fridge tag. There it is. I want to do. Maybe jack it up one. Nope. I've just started learning how to use this particular single line text redraw. Oh, no, I'm going to delete it. We get rid of it, and we're going to do fridge, and we're going to say 4, and then we're going to hit plus, and we're going to do move the outliner back out of here so we don't have to look at it anymore. And I'm going to move, drag this guy this way. Yes, much better. What's the link between SketchUp and LayOut? That's a great question. Sorry, I'm gonna eat on live stream. No one's supposed to do that, but I'm gonna do it because it sounds bad in the microphone. Yeah. Anyway, what's the link between SketchUp and LayOut? SketchUp does the modeling. LayOut does the drawing. And I don't have a layout file open right now, but maybe I can just open one real quick. Let's say this one. So we model in SketchUp, we create the product that it will be, and then we bring that in. Oop, and hopefully there's some, yeah. So these are drawing pages. This is what gets printed, and people look at it and they build off of it. And you can't accomplish any of this inside of SketchUp. So we export a view of the model that we build in SketchUp to create the drawings. And that is the connection. So if if you're interested in creating drawings because you want to publish your work or have people build it, then Layout is a great tool. And Sloped, is I'm one of the founders of, our mission is to propagate a term that we call layout ready modeling, which means that we approach our 3D modeling in SketchUp with the idea that the end result of that model is to create drawing. And the way you model in SketchUp to accomplish that is much different than just creating a model to get a three-dimensional render off of that model. Um, well, some would say that that's. I guess I shouldn't emphasize that it's different. It is different, but um, technically speaking, if you're preparing models for drawings, you're making some of the best models, and they will be really good for rendered um, deliverables. And a deliverable is a pretty picture, a set of plans, whatever. Um, if you have to create drawings in layout from a SketchUp model, the things that you have to do to model correctly will also generate great models for rendering as well. So layout is a great tool to produce, create drawings. Yes, it is. I believe in it anyway. So we got a fridge, and we're gonna need a dishwasher. And oh, whoa, not what I wanted. Fridge. Interesting. Okay, so now let's see. Yeah, I can create a new one. We want a dishwasher drawer. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Oh, I can. Let's see. Yes, I can. Now we're gonna create a new one. And we want to rotate this. I'm using the move tool and just accessing the little red rotation marks. And I'm gonna create a 12-inch line here. And that. Do that. Now, I don't know if this is my final plan yet, but it's close, and that's good enough. For what I'm trying to accomplish at this point in time. We'll click off of there. Let's see, another one. Dishwasher drawer. Fridge. What else we need? We need a stove. How about that? Yeah, I'm being over in Europe, in the Middle East, where I've been for the last 6 months now. It's been fascinating to see. Um, there's a totally different approach to appliances over here, and it's actually kind of invigorating for me since, like I said, I've been around cabinets for a long time. Um, it's been fun to there you go. I got it right. To see how they pack. Come on, what? Why is it disappearing? Interesting. So I'm gonna select the axis, make it stick. Huh, cooperating. Anyway, they will here where I am in Turkey, the amount of stuff that they pack into a place is fascinating. They really They make smaller stoves. They have a stove here by a company called Arcalic. And norm in the United States, for the most part, stoves are, generally speaking, they're 34 and a half inches tall. Over here, a lot of the stoves aren't full standing stoves. And they've got a 4-inch toe kick, and then there's a drawer, like maybe a 7-inch drawer, and then you've got this unit sitting there. It's like a 24-inch tall unit, and they get the job done, which is really cool. How does Sloped help SketchUp users? Oh my gosh. Well, how do we help users? Well, I don't know how we help users sometimes. I think we're a niche company trying to help um, professional freelancers and professional users of SketchUp and LayOut who are businesses who produce drawings, really. We're trying to connect them. That's our role. If you're a business and you use SketchUp and LayOut to produce construction documents or design documents for that matter, Sloped is here to help you find people to work on your workflow. That's basically what we're trying to accomplish. We test and certify professional SketchUp and LayOut users to make sure that their skill level is good enough to work in a professional setting, and that they have a mixture of field background in some kind of design field. And then we will match them, custom match them with businesses who have that need. And so far, it's working really well. We have a number of businesses who, we have one business in particular, he let all his employees go. All he's using is Slope freelancers, which is amazing. Let's see, dishwasher, fridge, stove. I think I'm gonna try an ice maker. It's just ice maker. Put that there. And I think I'll turn that one because I think I'd like to put this one 12 inches down and then move it over. What do we got? 12, 6. Now it's centered. Fridge, dishwasher, drawer, stove. And then we need a sink, right? We need a sink. Yep. Oop, that's what I don't want to do here. Sink. Oop, sink. And we're going to go here. Oop. Oh, that's 7.82. Oh my goodness. What can we do about that? 7.82. 3.5. 41. 3.91. Will get us something close. And then let's go 12. Now, in my mind, what I think I see here is two sinks. A cooking sink and a cleaning sink. And the cooking sink is a small one, and the cleaning sink is a bigger one, and the dishwasher drawer would be next to it, like that. Like that. Okay. So go 12, and then that. All you left-handers are probably yelling at me because, my goodness, why is the dishwasher got to be on the right side? Anyway, so you got the sink and the dishwasher drawer, fridge, stove, an ice maker. I have an ice maker. And I think at some point I decided I was going to put a freezer in too. Freezer. And that would put, what do you think? Is that right? Well, fridge, freezer, stove, sink, dishwasher, drawer, ice maker. The only thing left that I could think of was a microwave. I was kind of challenging my idea on this somewhat. Because here's my theory. I don't like the idea that the cook always has to face the wall. You ever notice this? I think it's why they put cooking islands out there now. But for the most part, these perimeters and kitchens that are up against the wall, if you're ever having to work in the kitchen and you're not at an island, but you're putting dishes away, you're always face the wall. And if you've got people over, you're always having to turn and always have to look, or you're not a part of the conversation because you're looking at the wall. And I'm not a fan. So this is me attempting to come up with a different thing. And what is intriguing to me is the idea that there is a set of wall things here, but you're not allowed to stand at a countertop in this kitchen. So a microwave, you can get 18-inch deep microwaves. And that leaves us 30 inches, which is too narrow. And so we would have to, and the microwave, this is what's cool. The microwave could go in something like this, and we put a really cool open dish storage. So the dishwasher's here, the lid comes down, you put things away, and you're putting them away in kind of an open storage, and there's a microwave in there, maybe a coffee maker. And now it's just for quick cooks. You push things there, you store, there's no cabinet doors, everything's display oriented. And then, and it's not very wide. It wouldn't even be the same width as this island. It'd maybe be This is a 12-foot island, and we maybe would take 4 feet out of that, so it'd be 8-foot shelf. We do something really cool with it. But to do that, we would have to, I think what I'm going to do here too is create these lines so I can get rid of my get rid of these guidelines and not have to worry about losing. Goodbye guidelines. Okay, so we just got the few that are left. I'm going to make a group out of this guy. And then sink is there, so we're going to go, what's the minimum? I'm going to go 12 inches. I think 42 is the best distance for travel between cabinet runs, or in an aisle in a kitchen. I can say it that way. So then we would have this guy. And let's go. I'm just trying to form this out. So 12 inches. Let's get rid of that. And we're going to go, what? I want to have something lightweight. So I'm going to go 84 inches tall. And we're just blocking it out, so don't mind me yet. Yes. Now I'm going to come back out of this room, and I'm going to use Kirk Stretch. If you don't know about Kirk Stretch, you need to learn about Kirk Stretch. It's one of the best tools out there, in my opinion. Let's grab points, and we're going to go 24 inches. Now that's 12, and we have now 65 feet. It's a good number. And this is 42, 3.5. And then this one is what? 36. Now, you know what? Could do this different. But I don't think I want to. I think I want to leave it just like, well, you got a dead end down here that's just going to be some kind of storage. And then this end would become, whoa. Yeah, that's what would have to happen. I have to think about this. This is a good project. I'm enjoying this. It's not a lot of complicated modeling for everybody, but we'll get there. And I think another thing I'm going to do is grab hold of these guys and put them on a different layer. And that layer will be think, if I remember right, this is interesting for those of you who might be interested. I've only got one person on here. This Curric tool, single line text, does some interesting things. Let's see if I can find what's in the island. These are the texts. If we click on this, so I want to show this here. It puts all of the entities, excuse me, my mind lost, on the Curric single line text edge is tag. So it created a tag in my tag system that I can't seem to change, which is not great. And then the entities are there, but the group itself, the group, the group is untagged. But it's a group, it's not a component. So with those, then I have to turn that off. Yeah, it's a little odd. I wish I got to define what the tag was automatically, but it doesn't appear that I get to. Anyway, so I'm going to turn off all my other stuff here so that only my tag, or my labels are showing. And then close this. This is better. I'm going to get rid of that. How many are a fan of a microwave on a table? See, I'm not. I'm not a big fan of. I did this, and I'm curious about this. I actually am. I think what would be interesting about this is kind of defies my original plan to not have anything on the outside edge. Yeah, I don't know. Good question. I'm gonna grab this guy. Option to copy, and I'm gonna put it here. Oop, 24, 12, and then rotate that. And then we're going to go like that. And now it's where I want to be. This one, I think I want to do cooking sink, right? There. And we'll come back cooking sink. Cleaning sink. Well, okay. Sorry, I'm yawning on camera. It's not good form. Yeah, you got a stove, freezer, fridge. I'm actually tempted to do this and put in range top here. So ice maker becomes a problem after that because the fridge take up that space, and I think we've only got 12 inches between. Difficult. And so this needs to move. These are obviously very subjective things, I believe, because you know, some people would say, why do you need, you got a freezer, why do you need an ice maker? And I think I just answered my question, getting rid of the ice maker. This is an attempt to just to see if I can come up with a different method for island cooking without perimeter cabinets. I think we can do it. I'm having an interesting idea. That's what I like, interesting ideas. No, I got an idea. Cool. Okay, so we got that. That would put this side at storage. And we could have, we could do something interesting with that 12 inches of space here. Good. And then this would be storage. And I think really kind of interested in doing something a bit different. 18, huh? I don't know if anybody noticed that, but I'm off by, what is this? I don't even know what that number is. 0.000005. You can't even see that number. Crazy. So we're going to take this out to 42. Means the island has to shift down. Come on. Don't be playing games with me over here. Now we should have 60 and we should have 60. So 5 feet. You're saying to me, now, Keith, why would you do 5 feet? Why would you do that? What in the world are you trying to accomplish? And I think because I like the idea of having some kind of seating with some cafe style tables. I'm seeing cool stuff over here in Istanbul, and I'm gonna try it out in here as an idea, and it makes cooking kind of a like a in America we use the term banquette, so kind of combine the cooking cleaning component with the banquette experience of maybe like a cafe seated. So it's kind of like the cooking and the eating, they all happen in one little spot, which fascinates me. I don't know if the eating will take place here, but let's play around. I know we got to have 42, which is going to leave us not very much, but 18 is the depth of a chair. So shallow chair, but we could have some fun with this. And so we're gonna. Now the type of style, I think we're gonna have to work on that next week. I'm running out of time for this hour, but we're gonna get there. I'll start working on stylistic stuff next week. Pull out of this guy, click on my wall, and I'm gonna bring this up to, what am I gonna bring it up to? I'm gonna go to 9 feet. 108 in inches. And there's our room. And then I'm going to do something fun. Is, let's say 40. This is what I love about this idea. And we're gonna make some assumptions. I think I'm gonna do. You know what? I am gonna open this. I'm gonna do it. Make it. Oh no. Well, I am, but I'm not. I am, but I'm not. Stay with me. That's at 9. So we're gonna go to freak everybody out of here. But 7 feet. This opening. And I'm gonna pull this down. Just give out a bump. 6 inches. Okay. Walking in. Now we're going to go 6 inches here, 6 inches here, and we're going to do 6 inches here. And we're going to do 60-inch window. Oh, wrong one. Oh, you tell me. Would you want to be in this kitchen? I think I would. 6. If I can do this. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Ugh. I'll just do it. I'm gonna try and grab. I still have a lot to learn about how to grab elements. Just happen. Something happened to my. Ah, that's what it is. Side the. Loop. Oh, here's another set of windows. We saw these lines. That one. Get rid of all this stuff now. I'm gonna go in there. We got cool stuff happening. Just gonna bump this one out. Oh, oh. Bump it out with 12 inches on both sides. 18, 12 inches on both sides. Oh, weird. I just smelled Christmas trees. That's weird. Okay, now we're gonna go to 18-inch height. And we're gonna push pull this. Let's see, we're gonna go 48. And then I'm gonna actually take this down. I'm gonna go down to around 6 inches. You will see why in a moment. 28, yes. Okay. Actually, let's take this all the way down here. And let's take this like this. And then we're going to stretch it around this corner. So, we step it back 2 inches. Okay, now we can go 48. And we're going to do say 36, and then we're going to do 48 again. We're going to do 36. What do we got here? 20. Yeah, actually, I do it different. Like this. Oh, my time is almost up. I was just starting to have fun. So we'll go 48. We'll do 40. I'm going to stay with 36. 36, and then we're going to do 48, and then we're going to do 36. And that leaves us a really good seat width down here. It's great. I'm going to this, this. Oh, gosh, come on, get it right. So there's that. Yep. And we've got 18. We're going to do 10.5 more. 5. Yep. Now, maybe you know what I'm doing, and maybe you don't. Okay, now, who knows is the even realistic, but have fun. Kind of digging it. Look at that. I'm 0.00008 off of 42. What do you do? Go to there. And then we're gonna go this. I'm gonna go like that. And then we're gonna do that. Sometimes it's just happy accidents, as Mr. Joy of Painting used to say. This is the fun part about creation, you know? You don't have to be limited initially. You can design whatever you want. And that's what I'm trying to explore. So we'll make this a group. Yeah. This is why it's not quite centered. 42. Am I going to be able to see 42? Oh my goodness. That's 42 now, and this should be, oh, now we're 1/1 millionth apart. Okay, so we've got that done. Cabinets are up there, ready to be inserted. Next week, we'll start fleshing this out a little more. We work on this design. So, my name is Keith Brooks again with Sloped. We're a company that matches SketchUp and LayOut professionals with businesses who are looking for those professionals to help them with their workflows. If you're interested in being a freelancer, please check out sloped.io, and you can inquire about getting certified and working as a freelancer with the businesses that are members of our site. If you're a business and you need help with your workflow, you need inter-office help, you're a one-man show, one-woman show, and you're tired of working alone, or you just have too much work and you need someone to help you, and you are a SketchUp and Layout full workflow promoter, then come and check out sloped.io. If you're not yet a SketchUp to Layout workflow person, you're using ArchiCAD, Autodesk, any other product to create your production drawings or your construction documents, we have freelancers who can help you make that transition. Would heavily invite you to do that. We can spend an hour talking to you about your goals in your company and show you what layout is actually capable of doing. It's actually quite a profound product that's underestimated by even SketchUp, in our humble opinion. And we're looking to cheerlead layout into the next generation and hopefully get it to become more of a force in the marketplace. So if you're using SketchUp all the time to do models and then exporting to something else for your drawings, we ask you, why do that insanity when you can just go straight to layout and create a template that automates most of your drawing process? Just inquire with us. We'd love to talk to you. The website is sloped.io. Again, my name's Keith Brooks. I'm one of the founding partners of Sloped, and you can reach me or one of my other partners at sloped.io. We'd love to talk to you. Next live stream is tomorrow night, same time, 12 o'clock Eastern in the US. And Joanne, my partner, will be streaming coming weeks. So we're hoping our third partner will be able to start. He's an architect named Kendall Springer out of Utah, and he's got a lot of skill. He's been in architecture for a lot of years, and will be interesting to watch and hear about his wisdom on the product and on architecture itself. So pay attention to what we have going on. We also have an Instagram page. You can keep up to date on new things that we're doing through Instagram. We're getting ready to finalize our website and really take things into another level of marketing, and you're going to see a lot more of us. So thanks for tuning in. If you weren't here for the live stream and you're watching this later via video, thank you for watching. I know this was a kind of a boring live stream in some ways because I'm just kind of planning out something, but next week we're going to start really pounding away on some details and get something exciting. Add some windows, put maybe a little roof on the top of this room, make it look fun, and give it some materials, and then start working on getting it in layout and doing some production drawings, show you that part of the process that I'm involved in all the time. And from there, that's all I have to say. 807, it's probably 1:07 Eastern right now, and we appreciate you tuning in, paying attention to our content. Look forward to talking to you soon. Have a good and blessed day.